So, hello everyone. My name is Gejo. I have here with me GP. We thought we'll talk about this particular program, which is Race to 99 Percentile. Our objective is to ensure that all the students, at least our students, definitely benefit. And what is in store with respect to this program? What is the thought process behind it? What is the benefit that you can gain? So, GP, before we start this presentation, at this point in time, when we have about 4 months before the cat hits, what do you think would be sort of the crucial thing that the students should focus on at this point in time?
See, at this point of time, I think the most important thing is to stay calm and understand that scores don't improve overnight. Okay. Now, I find at this point of time, many students saying, "I'm taking papers, I've done everything, my scores are not improving." So this is a stage where you need to definitely analyze, identify where is it that you're going wrong, so that you can rectify them. And the second and the most important thing is you should be able to now create your own shortcuts, tips, techniques, tricks, etc., which will help you do the things faster. In verbal, you should be able to eliminate choices, and as I always say in quant and DILR, you should be able to use jugaad. So that is what you should be focusing on now. For most of those students, I'll say the fundamental stage is over, and now it is the second stage, which is where they should be focusing.
Okay. So let's start with the most important thing in terms of the fees. This particular program, the booster program, is free for all our classroom and online version, whether we have taken the full classroom program in offline mode, on online mode, or in center mode. This is inbuilt into the course. We do have students who have taken our test series program. We do have students who have taken our VRC 1000 course. So what you have also done is for anyone whose course fees is more than 2000, and which automatically includes the VRC 1000 students. We have kept this course free till 31st, which means you have to register on or before 31st July. We'll give it free. But if it's gone past that particular date, then there'll be a charge to this. So the first thing that I would want to recommend all our students, all our CL students who have taken any course which is more than 2000, a non-classroom course, the first thing is go there and sort of enroll into this. Register, enroll. So the enrollment link is given in the description box. If you have any problem, there is a Telegram group. That's link is also given. You can also see the link there on our banner below this particular video. It's there. Just go there. There are people to help you out and to ensure that you register. All non-CL students till 15. There is a fees which is 1500 till 31st July, and post that the fees is going to increase. So GP, I think just want to shout out. We have tried to reach out every single student. So we are also leasing on this particular platform. We have sent it is available. I think the thing that you have to do is, if you are a test series student or a VRC 1000 student or any program career launcher paid more than 2000 rupees for a obviously CAT course, please do register. That's the number one. Okay.
In fact, I think that is the most important thing. Just go register. This is something available to you for free till 31st July. 1st August onwards, if fee changes, please don't come back to me, Gejo, or anyone else. There's nothing we'll be able to do for you. As a special case, we have been able to pull it off for all our existing students to the extent possible. Please don't make us feel that we did the wrong thing by giving you a fee, something which you have not used, because that is going to impact students next year also. Please remember.
Yeah. So for any classroom student, online students, registration is automatic. For if you are a test series students, we were sort of thinking and saying that should we charge. We said that they have been our students. They did not know this program existed. So we have extended that offer. We said that, but till 31st of July, first you have to register, then you think. Right. First you register. Then you socho. पहले तो registration. Okay. So enrollment link, everything.
Yeah, Gejo, एक छोटा चीज इसके अंदर होता है. Till last year, we used to do Race to 99. It was a one-day program. It was a one-day, two-day event as such. Okay? And which is why, and the expectation was all career launcher students will get it for free, people who have taken test series, etc., etc. Now, this year, we have changed the mode of the program completely, and instead of a one-day event, it's a 4-month engagement. And because it's a 4-month engagement, we will have to charge something for it, but we did not want our existing students to think that was Race to 99 nahi mila hame. So which is why we have worked this out for you. And again, I'm saying I'm not bothered about the category for which is non-CL students. Join karna karega, nahi karna nahi karega. मेरे को कोई problem नहीं उससे. मेरी tension तब होगी if out of those 10,000 odd people who have enrolled for either VRC 1000 or test series, etc., if you are not there and you come back later and tell me कि GP कुछ करो मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगा. Please take this opportunity and join. Just register as Gejo said. नहीं भी काम का होगा तुम्हारा, you can always drop out later on. But please register first. You will not lose anything.
Yeah, that's number one. Okay. So in terms of a little bit of what is an objective, and when we eventually thought about this thing is that you are doing everything in your capacity with the objective to improve your score. So we'll just keep that objective. I think that we'll keep this very simple. It is the techniques are all techniques, strategy, etc. are all means to have an end objective. The end objective is to improve your scores in each of the section, and that is what we have kept it as this, and that means that we have called it a booster course, which means we want to design it to ensure that it boosts your scores. That's our objective. And we have also defined in terms of what could be the score thing. So let's say, for example, VRC section, we're looking at the current last year version of the 24 questions version. If currently you're, let's say, 20 marks, is it possible consistently that I can add another 10 marks to the story and get to the 30th range? If you're in the range of 20 to 30, can I add another 10 marks or so marks to get there? If you're here, can I add another couple of marks? So that's sort of the idea with respect to this. If you're anything less than 20, at least can I reach the stage where I can hit about 10 questions net correct consistently? So that is sort of the basic thing for DLR. What we
Gejo, if
yeah,
I
sorry.
just okay, just complete this part. I'll come back later.
Yeah. So then let me talk about DLR section. I'm sure DLR the scores are currently lower than other section. If you are, let's say, less than 12, can we at least reach the range of 20? If you are at 12 to 24, can we get that to 21 to 30? If you are 24 plus, can we get to 30 plus? So it's like at any stage, can I improve the score? When it comes to QA section, if you are less than 15, can we at least reach a stage where we can get 8 questions net correct? If you are 15 to 27, can I get that to the range of 24 to 33? If you are 27 plus, can I get that to 33? Thereby, from an overall perspective, if you're less than 47, let's hit the 75th score mark. If 47 to 81, let's hit the 7500 range. If you are about 81, let's cross 100. So this is sort of the idea that we have in terms of improvement of score. Yeah, GP. Yeah.
Yeah, Gejo, I'll work backwards from this slide and then we'll go back to each of the sections.
Yeah.
Now, the way I look at it, what you have written is the bare minimum achievement is possible. I have seen students doing what we suggest, move from something like 30, 35 marks to 100 marks. Okay. So to me, these are what we are saying is the bare minimum you should be looking. I would start by saying in each of the 3 sections, Gejo, if you go back to the first section, the verbal, okay. In verbal, wherever you are, can I get you 5 to 6 extra correct answers? Okay. And same thing if I go to DILR, if I look at, can I get you 1 extra set? Now some sets will be 4 questions, some will be 5. I'll say 5 questions, some will be 6 questions. So let's say 5 more questions out here. And similarly in quant, can I ensure you get another 6 to 7 correct answers? Okay. So if I look at the paper as a whole, I'm saying the overall objective from my point of view would be, can we get you another 20 odd questions correct, or can we help you improve your scores by about 40, 60 marks or not? So each section I would say, boss, 20 number बढ़ाने हैं, जहां पे भी हो. Obviously, if you are at something like 60 marks already in a section, you can't go back by 20 marks. Okay, so that's given. But what all I'm saying is, wherever you are, you can improve. You can easily improve. And why will this happen? I think we'll go to the program in a bit. But I think one thing we need to understand is, most of the time people look at equipping students with formulas or a technique. Now the problem is most of these formulas and techniques is they work in a given situation. I'll take a very simple example. There's a question formula which everyone uses: a plus b plus ab by 100 for successive increments, right? Now I have seen people convert this into 4 formulas. Both are positive. This is the formula. A is negative, it is minus a plus b minus ab by 100. B is negative, another formula. Both are negative, another formula. That is being stupid. So what we'll focus on is not giving you formulas, but giving you processes and techniques which are let's say generic in nature, using which you'll be able to solve questions on yourself. So our approach is not to spoon feed you. Our approach is to get your mental faculties running, so that you can create those tips and techniques or tricks for yourself, and hence you'll be able to do well in whatever kind of paper you get. It shouldn't happen the paper becomes easy or paper becomes difficult and your scores vanish. No, your percentile score has to remain the same or improve irrespective of the difficulty of the paper. And for that, spoon feeding will never work. What will work is techniques which are generic in nature, which you using which you can solve that particular question based on your understanding.
Right. Which exactly the pedagogy is, what like what GP just said. Small incremental. I don't know. This is oxymoron. I think probably you should have used incremental. Okay. With an
It is
incremental,
emphasizing the incremental part.
yeah, little extra overemphasis happened in knowledge. I think one of the things is that we obviously study more. The issue is, for example, if we have got issue in a particular topic, we have to, yes, we have to do that. But the idea is that with whatever knowledge that we have, with simple skills, we are using the word jugaad. Not saying some magic here, but simple process oriented, simple processes. You look at how to look at, let's say, verbal questions, how to look at reading comprehension question, how to look at DLR sets, how to use, for example, questions in DLR set for to your benefit. In QA, what are the various sort of processes, problem solving process that can really help you? And these are sort of simple ideas that can help you improve the score. And that is what the focus is. Of course, the courses that you've done, if you're a classroom student, or let's say that you're doing self studies, you're anyway doing a lot many things to work out the first part. So the focus that we have in this booster course is using this to improve your score, and we have seen this happening. I have seen that happening, and this is something that something help. And GP, I'm telling you, my gut feeling is that this is how you always taught. I think.
Yeah, actually, yes. When I was used to take classes regularly at the centers, I never knew there was another other way to do these questions also. For me, verbal was always about elimination of choices. This makes sense. This is logical. This particular word does not fit in with the overall context. The passage is positive in nature. The answer choices have a negative tinge to it. Obviously, this cannot be the answer. So for me, each of these sections, whether quant, DI, LR, it was only about working with the choices, with the data, and look at the complete data. Looking at the complete data, that is how I used to teach. And instantly, you're right. The first time I taught the quant, I said, okay, this is the way. Suddenly, students from, and there were students from so-called good college from Delhi College of Engineering, now it's called DTU. They said, sir, ऐसा तो हमने कभी किया नहीं है. मैंने कहा मैंने तो ऐसा ही किया है. Okay, so to me, it is probably something which comes naturally. For many students, it does not come naturally because they have not been exposed to such things. And I think if we are able to expose them to these techniques, these processes, they will start doing things on their own and we will become redundant. And that is what I would aim to do.
Yeah. So one of the things that, first of all, if a process exists, right, of let's say, let me just simply call it skill exists. So first is that I need to have the knowledge such skill exists. That is step number one. Second is that I have to build those skills, which means I have to apply those skills and continue to apply the skills, and so that this become a part of me, right? So obviously we also understood, which is also why I understood, is that if you have, let's say, one program, so let's say that's sort of one day event. Yes, we are giving the students what the knowledge of the particular skill. So what we also thought is, can we also help students apply those skills and be with the journey till the very end, which gives us the component, right? So
Yes.
we are starting with the first thing that we are starting with is a 12 hours of race to 99 basic workshop. So this will be smart quant cracker, smart DLR cracker, smart VRC cracker, smart techniques. This is at least reaching a place. Let's take awareness of the skills, which in itself, if you just start applying it on your own, over time you'll improve. So that's our sort of the first thing. We also said that, okay, there'll be a lot many students. For our test series students or our classroom students, this is part of the course, but we also wanted to ensure that for those of you who just looks at, for example, this particular course, we give access to 3 all India mock CAT. This is based on CAT 2022 2022 pattern, whichever is going to come. I think now, I think
Yeah.
next couple of days they'll let us
I think
know.
31st July, we should have the pattern in front of us.
And we have got video solution to each question. In those video solution, you'll see these techniques that we discussed being applied there. and a recorded video attempt by expert. Recorded video attempt by expert, you can really see someone. So there are two things. One is video solution. Second is also a live recording of those things by those experts. And this is also available only actual time slot at CAT 2020. We are forcing it, right? And then post that, we will move on to another phase, which is an offline workshop. These are kind of a bonus session. So we would want to also re-strengthen it. Smart approaches to questions, smart architecture. We are doing it in select city. We are doing it about 24 cities, but I'm sure that you'll be able to figure out a city that is close to you. And then not only that, the other thing is that, okay, from a daily point of view, we are giving you this thing known as daily dose. This of course available to existing classroom students and some of the variants of test series students. But if you register for this daily dose will be there. So what this has is got, we have got every single day, we have got VRC, DLR and QA. We have got one short test, one RC maybe, one DLR set, a few questions on this, and every single day you'll get this test where you can keep on applying this on a daily basis. It's like it's coming to every day. It'll open at I believe 3 a.m. and it'll close at 11:59 p.m. and then after that you'll not be able to take the test on that particular day. So we also want to force sort of a discipline, right? He's saying that if you don't, if you miss a daily dose on a particular day, then you'll miss it forever.
Cool.
So if you miss this cat or cat test on the day, you'll miss it forever. If you do this, miss the workshop for a day, you'll miss it forever. You'll miss the online workshop for a day, you'll miss it forever. So ensuring that sort of the discipline is set, and also ensuring that we be there with you, uh, kind of for a longer period of time. Yeah, GP.
Yeah.
Want to?
You know, let's say, let me take each of these separately. You have already given the overall scenario. The first one, till last year, we only used to have this 12-hour workshop. Okay? This was a 12-hour workshop. That was the only thing which used to be there. And this was a 1 day or a 2 day event, depending upon how we structured it. Okay. And the good thing about this was that you would get exposed, but the bad thing about it was there was no follow-up which was happening. And to cover up for that follow-up gap is what we have worked out as the complete process. And which is why, to my mind, the most important aspect of this is going to be section-wise daily dose. If you look at section-wise daily dose, it looks small. One test of QA every day, 10 questions is a big deal. Over 120 days, it is 1200 questions. It's 1200 stupid questions, and CAT is 66 questions. You have done 20 CATs almost. So it is a big deal, but the good thing is it is in small doses. It is in small doses. You keep taking those doses on a daily basis, and suddenly you find you are much better equipped to handle this paper. Okay, and which is why the next bit comes in. We find students not being disciplined. Majority of the students who succeed, it is only because yes, they have done knowledge, etc., but they are disciplined. Every day they will do something which they are supposed to do. Okay, and the students who are not disciplined end up losing because they would do few things and then forget about it. Okay, so to inculcate discipline, we said the daily dose is available for you on a given day. If it is available to you on 3rd of August, on 4th of August, it's not available. If you missed it, it is not going to be available to you at all. So we are forcing you to do it. If you are happy losing it, yeah, that's your problem then. But you cannot come back and say, no, I missed the 3rd August daily dose, please get. No, you find time for that. And the same logic applies for the All India mock cats also. These 3 All India open mocks, please remember these are again going to be in 3 time slots. They will be conducted on a Saturday and Sunday. The first one is 6th and 7th August. Then second one will be, I think, sometime in October. The third one will be October. So you will get at 3 different points of time, you'll be able to gauge your performance vis-a-vis the entire population. Again, you miss the paper, it is gone. You will see this paper again in November. While daily dose you will not see ever, यहाँ पे Gejo, Shipku and others were kind enough to say इनको नवंबर में तो देखने दो कम से कम. मेरे हिसाब से तो वो भी नहीं बनता, because if you cannot find time for something which is very important, then you don't deserve to have it. But that's fine. That's my point of view. So discipline is extremely important. And then the bonus workshop, we said it is, we understand we can't do it in all cities, but as you just said, at present we have planned for 24 cities. I think it will effectively become close to 30 cities. So quite possible you can find a city close to you, so it should be okay. Okay, if it doesn't happen, hard luck. We can't help it. It's difficult to cover all every city in India in any case. Okay, but focus on the discipline part and ensure that what you learn in the workshop you're able to apply as you go along.
Right. So the next thing is, this is sort of the timeline. Just to explain, so everything is going to kickstart on the 6th and 7th of August with All India Open Mock CAT number one, which is online, and we'll do on the 7th August, which is Sunday evening. We'll do analysis of the test. So this will kickstart in terms of you'll then understand where you stand, what are the issues that you have. Then on 14th August we'll have these three sessions: smart quant cracker, smart VRC cracker, smart QA cracker. So a couple of sessions on these 2 days, and 15th August two session, which means ensure that you're doing nothing other than this on the 14th and 15th. Yes, we so this is a Sunday, and the 15th August is a holiday. So now you're going to be packed. And then for starting with the 26th August is when will travel. All of us will keep traveling and we'll be in those cities. And I'm sure that you'll be able to find one city at least that is close to you. And then we get back on 24th, 20 September, where the All India Mock 2 will happen. And the October, and now the 30th October. So this will be 30th October, sorry. 30th October, 23rd October, All India 3. And we'll do once again, we'll come back to the last mile workshop, which is like in the last mile giving you the input. So this is sort of the long drawn uh, idea from our end for this race to the boost. Please also understand that if you are, of course, a classroom for online students, your city, your center will also be planning other stuff. That we are not replacing anything that is already promised. We are just adding to things that is being promised to you. We're not replacing anything. So anything that your city center is already planning, that is already there. But this comes to you from set of collective sort of resources that Career Launcher have, and that particular strength is coming together to deliver this booster program for you.
Yeah, a couple of things more, Jijo. In addition to what is given here, it is 120 days starting, I think, starting from immediately till about mid-November, you have the daily dose. So that has not been mentioned because by nature it's daily dose, so it will be available to you on a daily basis. Okay, so that is there till end of the process. So that is there. Second thing is, what you need to remember is the content or the questions or the stuff that we'll be doing on 14th, 15th August will be different from what we will be doing on the offline sessions. So 22nd August to 16th October, the Race to 99 offline workshops will have a different paper, different content. Just to be clear, so that there's no confusion. You shouldn't think, okay, if I do the offline, is it good enough? No, it will not be good enough. It is going to be one, the paper and the questions that we discuss are different. More importantly, online is 4 sessions. Offline, depending upon the time availability or what other logistic constraints, it could be 1 session or 2 sessions or 3 sessions. Okay, it is not all 4 sessions in any case. It is some places it is 1 session, some 2, a few places it is all 3 sessions. And in any case, the questions are different. The paper that we are discussing are different, so it will not overlap. So it will add on to what you have learned on 14, 15.
Yeah, that kind of makes sort of perfect sense. So we are creating this, and I'm sure that someone may thinking, yeah, sir, this is already available if I'm a tertiary student. Yes, it is, but here within this, we are keeping a strong sense of certain continuity in the ideas that we are doing in these set of paper. Of course, the other mock tests will discuss the same thing, but at least if it's all of these will be definitely part of the booster program. So the way in which we look at analysis, way in which we look at creating solution for any of these mock tests, will align to also what you're gonna learn sort of in this program. And one sort of advantage that Career Launcher has is we have got some great faculty. Of course, two of the amazing faculties are here. But we also have Siddharth, who an XLRA pass out, Arks, you guys know Arks, 97 IMC batch, Rahul Reddy's Arks batchmate, 97 batch, and then we have got a 96 batch gang of Bangalore. Naveen Nikunj. Those of you in Kolkata will know them. Srini is there, who's a person who was done many lot of sessions dealing with strategies, uh, motivation, those kind of stuff. All of you know Ravi. 17. By the way, Ravi is 99.96 percentile in CAT 2021, and the boy got 99. I can't call him a boy now anymore because he's a man. He got 99.49 in verbal. I think he's got some 99.9 something in this one, and got 99 point another thing in QA. Every single section he crossed more than 99. So, and then we have Shivku, especially Shivku is a man. If you're not seen him, there's a person who is behind a lot of these other content and test series and stuff. He heads entire content teams. So we have this whole the group of people who are getting together designing this program. Of course, GP is sort of the main designer, and all of us are involved in a sort of design and delivery of the course. Please ensure that you take benefit of this course. That's all I can say.
So obviously, in your offline cities, offline sessions, whichever city you're in, some 2-3 of us will be there. Which 2-3 we can't say at this point of time. That's a matter of scheduling. Okay. So but yes, we will be there in those sessions with you.
So the point is, at this point in time, okay, I can't tell you what I'm going to do on via smart VRC cracker day. I will not tell you. You will come and experience it, right? What I'm going to tell you is this: you register today, knowing that that this is designed in a manner to give you direct input to improve the score. It is designed in this particular manner. There's not any gyan, right? There's not, let's say, strategy. You should do this, you should do that. No, no, no. It's saying that this is a question. These are specific skills. This is how you apply that particular skill. This is how you get the outcome. That's how it's going to design. So please go ahead and register for this course.
Okay, bye.